I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mesodyne. At Mesodyne, we are building compact solid-state power generators that fit in your hand. And at Mesodyne, we're really excited about drones. Drones are revolutionizing everything that we're doing, from package delivery to blood delivery to search and rescue. And yes. Anyway, inspections, everything is changing thanks to drones, but drones are limited in their flight time. So imagine all the things we could do if we could fly our drones 10 times longer. And at Mesodyne, we're making that a reality. There's really only two ways right now to power drones: batteries and internal combustion. Batteries are limited in their performance by their thermodynamic limit. And internal combustion engines, they're quite big. And if you try to miniaturize them, they actually lose their efficiency. So either you have to have an inefficient generator on a small drone, or you have to have a very large drone. Fuel cells have been emerging as a potential solution. And the problem with fuel cells is that they require specialized fuel, which also requires specialized tanks, which then also add additional weight. And so in the end, you're not really getting a benefit from adding that fuel cell. Mesodyne has a unique combination of high energy density and portability that makes it an ideal solution for drone power. Our generators are solid state, no moving parts with high reliability. We can burn any type of fuel, and we are enabling drones to fly 10 times longer, essentially creating a hybrid drone, like a Prius, but not with an internal combustion engine, with a novel generator. So how does this work? This patented solution has a small microcombustor that brings a nano-engineered material to incandescence. The light from this material is then converted to electricity by a low band gap photovoltaic cell. And this is enabling the highest energy density available at this small scale. We started out by, when we were graduate students, my co-founder and I, at MIT's Institute for Soldier Nanotechnology, and we actually achieved the world record for hydrocarbon TPV, which is thermophotovoltaics, the underlying technology. And we've since taken those benchtop components and assembled them first into an initial 20-watt prototype that we demonstrated for stationary applications, and now to this pod for UAV power, which we plan to pilot at the end of the year with select customers. So our initial business strategy is to sell directly to a few select drone manufacturers a custom pod that will connect directly to their drone and show them an initial benefit. However, to get the maximum benefit, we will work with those customers to integrate fully the power generator into the drone fuselage to utilize the entire space available. We've gained a lot of traction already. On the commercial side, we have Uber, Skyways, and Aerotestra that are signed up for pilots. And on the DoD side, we have Valkyrie System Aerospace and BAE Systems that are also excited to partner with us on developing a solution that meets their needs. And of course, for all of them, longer endurance enables new capability and cost saving. So, to summarize, for Uber, this means that they can deliver food further away. They can also enable their aerial communication relay, which needs to communicate with vehicles on the ground. For Aerotestra, they're able to do longer surveys, and they can do them during nighttime, which is important for them for certain customers. And for Skyways, they are able to do this more reliably than with their current gas internal combustion engine, which has proven to be unreliable. And as I said before, there are of course many emerging commercial UAV applications. And in addition to enabling these applications, we also enable more autonomy. When you can fly 10 times longer, you can have an autonomous fleet of drones doing all these missions independently. But if you look at the market today, 70% of drones are actually military. And so we are also looking at DoD military applications. And for the Air Force, for example, having a generator like this increases the distance to the target, increases the loiter time. It enables in-air refueling at the small scale, which is unprecedented. It requires fewer UAVs to perform the mission, and our generator is compatible with any fuel, including the aviation fuel, which is also game-changing. But, of course, we're not just a drone power company. Mesodyne is enabling all kinds of applications for remote long-endurance power, from stationary power for oil and gas, cathodic protection and SCADA systems, to monitoring of unmanned surface vessels, to soldier power, platoon power, and more. But we're starting with the UAV power. And one of the great things is that our generator doesn't cost that much. At scale, it's about $3,000, which is completely comparable to the current existing solutions available for drones when it comes to fuel cells or internal combustion engines that are miniaturized. We've received about $800,000 in non-dilutive funding from accelerators and grants, and we've now also received about $170 in dilutive funding, and this has enabled us to get to this point where we're going to have a pilot at the end of the year, where we are projecting about $100K in revenue next year based on the contracts that we're signing now. We have partnered with BAE Systems for some specific applications, and we are also sub-awardees on several other grants. We are very lucky to have an amazing team. My co-founder and I developed the technology at MIT, and we have worked on this for more than a decade, but we also have military expertise in our advisory board, as well as contract manufacturing and UAV. And we are now a Techstars, Air Force Techstars company, so that's enabled us to have access to a huge circle of additional network. Of course, none of this would be possible without the support of all these organizations and people. So we've been very fortunate to get here, and we're actually halfway through our initial 300K seed round or pre-seed round. So if anyone here is interested, please come talk to me afterwards. And finally, I'd like to thank Jacqueline and Alan and all of you for coming here today and giving me the opportunity to present. It's been a great program. I'm Veronica Stelmach, and Mesodyne, we're building long-endurance, compact, reliable power generators that fit in your hand.